Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to unboxing one of the newly launched development located in Subang 2 area. So the project name will be MYRA Senja. So let's go and check it out. Okay, so right now for here behind it will be our project site location. So later I will show you the exact location. So and behind you it will be our sales gallery. So it's just right beside. So let's go and check it out, and it's really nice design. So right now we will look at their location map. So basically for the address we will consider under like Subang 2, Subang Muni. Okay, so basically this will be our development. Okay, located right here. So our project is just launching. So basically the site location, they haven't really got a lot of progress yet. Okay, so basically a lot of people, they were concerned about the location because they thought here is like don't have anything at all. So basically on the left hand side we do have another development. So for the downstairs, actually they do have a lot of commercial area. So basically for all the Watsons and what we call it, the eco shop, or even the juice coffee, even the village grocer, Anytime Fitness, they are coming soon. Okay, so all this is already finalized. So in the future you'll be more convenient instead of for the daily needs. Okay, so if they say for the location wise, we are very near to our Subang airport. Okay, so depends on where you come from or where you're working. So sometimes you will pass by the Subang airport, or maybe you will pass by our what we call like the Damansara, like Sitamo, that side. Okay, so basically for this location we are very convenient because we can straight away exit to our dash highway. Okay, so after that you can interchange to all the other different highway like LDP and others. So basically for the left hand side, as you can see, this will be what we call our Kuasa Damansara. So this is one of the very important role in this location because it will affect our Subang 2 future value as well. Because for the Kuasa Damansara, actually there are 2,300 acres of a master plan township. So it will really affect the location. So especially here we do have two MRT stations. So which is the MRT Kuasa Damansara and the Kuasa Central. Okay, so basically if let's say a lot of people, they are looking for the project at this area with a better affordable pricing, so they might concern about the public transport. So basically here we do have what we call like a rapid bus, or even what we call the rapid on demand. So all these public transport, later I will show you in the apps. So it's like per trip is only like 1 ringgit. You can straight away fetch you to the MRT station. So it will straight away solve your concern about you need the public transport in front of your house. And some extra point I can add on is, for here we are considered at the landing area of our airport. Okay, so basically for the building here, maximum we are until 20 floor. So this is a very good advantage, meaning your development or your household will be very low dense. Okay, because we maximum 20 floor only. So as you can see at this map, we are only have few buildings, which is this is what we call like a Nadayu 801, and the right hand side it will be the Mbayu, and then this is called completed development. So basically we are on middle here. So basically surrounding, as you can see, they are most of the landed property. Okay, and here will be more on like a Chinese area. So meaning if let's say for the commercial area, for this part and this part, we do have a lot of restaurant and F&B. Okay, later we will go and bring you to show around as well. So here will be our skill model, which is our master plan. So basically we do have 576 units standing on 5.06 acres of the land size. So actually it's very low dense. Okay, so we do have 3 blocks, which is 192 units each. Okay, so right now we are launching for the Tower B, okay, which is the middle here. So as you can see, their design is slightly different, okay, because actually their layout for each block will be the same, okay, but they just kind of change the direction so that to maximize every unit on where they are facing. For the view, they want to try to unblock view for all the units. Okay, so basically for the parking area, it will be our ground floor until the level 4. So for the podium, it will be our level 5. okay, so which is all our swimming pool area. And for the residence area, it will be starting from level 5, which is the lowest floor. Their balcony will be slightly bigger until our level 20. So right now here will be our entrance of this development. So basically for this is Tower A, Tower B and Tower C. So for the Tower A, our lobby and the drop-off area will be at this side. So if let's say for the Tower B and C, it will be kind of like middle here. So basically for in the future, at the ground floor, we do have all the commercial area. Okay, so all the Shoplot, it will managed by the developer in the future. Okay, so basically in front we do have a lot of visitor parkings. So this is for all the customer, if let's say they come to our commercial area to spending. Okay, so basically as you can see, for this part actually we do have a badminton court and our multi-purpose hall located at the level 1. Okay, and your gym room is located at the level 4. So this is something different because for most of other projects, they are located at their facilities floor or their podium area or maybe sky facilities. So basically for here, they located at the level 4 so that for the sounds or maybe it won't disturb all your residents. So for the podium, there will be more greenery and more place, do have some jogging track for them to have some run in the morning, okay, or evening. So they will separate the gym room and the badminton court. That will create a lot of noisy, so this will makes better for the residents here. So for this side, this will be our entrance. So for our entrance, it will located right beside our Tower A lobby drop-off area. So this will be the area to in to out. So afterwards, it will access to our parking area. So for MYRA Senja, actually they are one of the company under OIB, which is Oriental Interest Berhad. So they are one of the construction company in Malaysia. So meaning all the material costing of the construction, they are provided by themselves because they do have their own cement company. So today, if let's say they're doing this development, they no need to sub to other people to get for the material. So for the costing wise, they can lower down and give the best price for our customer. So this is really a very good point that most of other development or developer, they can't do this. Okay, so this will be the layout. So basically for this one will be the smallest. We're starting like 1101 square feet. So we do have both layout for the 1101. So for this one, it will be the kitchen at the balcony side. So this will be slightly different. So it will be kind of like the ballet design. So for the other one, it will be 1253 square feet. So this one will be considered 3+1 bedroom. So for this area, they do have another section, which is you can do for another room, for study area also can. So for the biggest here, it will be 1409 square feet. So for 1409 square feet is 4 bedroom. So the size, it will be even more bigger. So as you can see for the living and the dining, they can kind of like attach together. So basically they got 4 types here. So for the facilities area, this is their podium. Okay, so we do have some jacuzzi, swimming pool, those outdoor gym, playground. So the main part, I think this is quite special for the jogging loop. So basically because we do have 5 acres of the land size, so actually you can do some jogging track or the podium level. Okay, so this is very suitable for those people who want to exercise in the morning. Okay, maybe for some elderly people, they want to come and walk, so this will be the area for them. So they do have other areas as well. So for the gym and the reading room will be located at the level 4, which is level 3A. So for the level 1 will be our badminton court and our multi-purpose hall. So just now we mentioned about the layout. So right now we're going to show you one of the layout, which is type T2A, which is 1101 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom unit. So this will be their layout. We straight away see the actual unit. So upon entering, you can see for this developer, they do their show unit. It's like really nice. Okay, so for the left hand side, this will be our what we call kitchen area. So for every type, we do provide the kitchen cabinet and even for the kitchen hood and hook. Okay, so every type, their size and the shape will be slightly different. Okay, depends on what square feet that you're getting. So we are starting from 1101 square feet until 1400 square feet. So this will be an area for you to put a fridge. Alright, so they do have every corner, they are already think of very useful for all the layout. So for this area, it will be your dining area. So as you can see, this is a very huge space. Okay, so we just ignore if let's say this will have a wall, so this will be the actual dining area. So it's like very spacious. You can easily fit a 6 to 8 packs of a table, of chairs, also no problem. So on the other side, it will be our living area. So this living area even more bigger. Okay, so you can put a very huge TV here at this side. So I would say they did their living room and their dining room is like linked together, attached. So you will feel like very premium, very grand. Especially they did the renovation here, is like super nice. Okay, so most of our customer, they come here, they will really surprise. So for every unit, we do have balcony. So this balcony is definitely more than enough. So you do have the grill handle, everything. So for the left hand side, this will be something special because you do have a yard area here. Okay, so this you can do a yard area, you can even have a sink here if let's say you want to do some washing. So here you can do something to hang your clothes. Okay, so our aircon compressor, it will be located at this area in the future. Okay, but you do have a big area for the yard, so I would say it will be more useful. Okay, instead of putting the yard area beside your kitchen, but they put it beside your balcony. Okay, so for the house inside, you will look even more tidy a bit. Okay, so this is a space that you can design yourself. So upcoming, it will be our bedroom and the bathroom section. So this will be our corridor. So for the left hand side, this will be our bathroom. So as you can see, we are full tiles top to bottom. So the tiles, that the color that given also quite nice design. Okay, the texture is kind of like anti-slip. Okay, even for the floor. So the size, I would say more than enough. You do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 feet length. Okay, so this is way more enough. Okay, so every unit here also do have the window panel for ventilation and natural lighting, so you won't feel like very dark even you staying inside for the house. So afterwards, for the left hand side, it will be our first bedroom. So this one, you will do kind of like a study area, working area. Okay, they do kind of like soundproof for the cinema room. So right now I'm talking, you can't hear the echo. So basically here, you want to do a bedroom, put a queen size bed, wardrobe, dressing table, I would say also enough. Okay, so we look at the right hand side. So for right hand side, this one will be second bedroom. So same, queen size bed, easily can fit how it shows. So for the beside, you can put a wardrobe, and here you can put a dressing table, everything. So for every unit, you do have the big window panel as well. Okay, but right now the curtain is blocking. So every unit, this is way more enough for the size. So if let's say you are looking for own stay, and if let's say have a big family, it's also suitable for you guys. So here it will be our master bedroom. Master bedroom even much more bigger. So this will be the king size bed that we're showing. And if let's say for the window panel, is quite big as well. Okay, so if let's say for your behind, it will be your built-in wardrobe area. So they did something kind of like open concept. Okay, so you can maximize the space in the future, but all this depends on you guys how you gotta customize. So for the master bedroom, their bathroom is here. So even more bigger, they do have this kind of slab. Okay, so if let's say for the toothbrush, everything, maybe you can put it here. Okay, same, you do have a very big window panel here. So we also provide two, what we call the water heater. Okay, so for here, we are considered partially furnished, so including the kitchen cabinet, hood and hook, and the water heater and the aircon as well. Alright, so on behind me, so this will be the commercial Shoplot area nearby our sales gallery location. So basically, you can see got a lot of kopitiam. Okay, so at behind, okay, actually straight away is our site location already. It just right beside, okay, just one road beside. So future, that one will be our entrance. So this one will be one part of our commercial area. So later I will bring you to see the other side, which is we do have all the village grocer, anytime fitness, juice coffee in the future, okay? And do have some other restaurant as well. So later we'll go and see you that. Alright, like today we mentioned about for this development, for the surrounding, actually we do have a lot of amenities, especially for daily needs, okay, if you want to buy grocery. So basically on what we're standing right here, actually is the development right beside. So this is what we call like a Nadayu 801. So you can see up there is already a completion project, but they do have a new launch which is at the right hand side. This will be their exclusive block, okay, that is called Mosaic. Okay, so basically for this development downstairs, we do have a lot of commercial shop lot. So what you see here is like our juice coffee, and right beside the Caring Pharmacy is opening soon, and the Watson, even the MyNews is already operate. Okay, so this is already mentioned to you guys that it's already there. Okay, it's not the things that we predict, but it's already finalized. So in the future, for the village grocer and the anytime fitness, it will be behind that row. Okay, it's also finalized already, and the village grocer is doing the renovation. Okay, so if we turn around on the opposite, so for the opposite of our development here, you do have see some of the kopitiam. Okay, so right now some is already closed, but in the morning and the daytime it still operate. So on the opposite, they do have a lot of 99 Speed Mart, okay, some Fresh Mart, okay, and this area is kind of like not a very fancy commercial area. So in the behind, you do have a lot of car repair shop, okay, mechanic shop, all those. So at least for this area, we can get everything we want, okay. Even for the behind, the e-com shop is at the corner. Okay, so this e-com shop is also quite big. So in the future, if you do need anything, you can settle at this area. Okay, so this is one of the advantage for the residents for our Subang 2 area. Okay, so this is the rapid on demand we just now mentioned. So basically, if let's say today for the public transport, you either use the rapid bus to MRT station, or we can use these apps, what we call is like rapid on demand. So basically we press the book a ride. So as you can see, we do have a lot of pickup point that you can choose. Like for example, like Help University, or maybe like what we standing right now is the Pangsapuri Nadayu. So we just kind of press the drop off point. So we can search MRT. So for example, MRT Kwasa Central. So you can straight away confirm the drop off area. So they will show you the distance. So no matter what's the distance, our price, it will be 1 ringgit only. So this is very convenient for all the people that are using public transport to work, or maybe we can choose like Subang Airport. Wait a moment. Airport. Is also the same. Okay, only 1 ringgit. So this will be way more convenient for all the people that in the future you are using the public transport, or you want to go to airport, or want to go to MRT station, or even Health University for study. So this is very convenient for the people staying here. And this rapid on demand is not just for this area. In a lot of Selangor, KL area also got this kind of service as well. Alright, so before ending, we come to one of the kopitiam nearby to have a dinner. So before I end, I want to share my thought on the pros and cons of this project, MYRA Senja. So basically, if let's say you ask me for the pros, which is the good point, so I think this is one of the most valuable project in this area in terms of the developer, the material they give you, and the layout, everything wise, the furnish, the specification. I would say they are one of the top in this area, especially in Subang 2 area. So The other one will be, I would say, the value in the future, I would say it will be nicer. Why I say so? Because it will bring out the price by the nearby township, which is Kuasa Damansara. So basically for the location here, we are just next to Kuasa area. So basically in Kuasa area, we do have 2,300 acres in the future. It's a master plan township by EPF. So basically they will have a lot of infrastructure, there are a lot of amenities, everything it will be there. Okay, so I think this is a very good point for all the people that staying in Subang 2 area. So I would say the third one maybe for the practical layout. So I would say the layout that here having will be mostly for own stay purpose. So if let's say for own stay purpose, it will be more better compared to investment. So because for investment today maybe we will rent it out for students for maybe Health University, but the wear and tear in the future maybe will be slightly more not that high, you know. So the turnover will be much more higher. The maintenance of the building and the development will be maybe more works to do. Okay, this is for the things. So if let's say for own stay purpose, mostly here our buyer will be family or maybe young couple in the future. So the cons, which is the bad point that I would say will be leasehold for sure. So most of the project at this area or even Kuasa area mostly will be leasehold. Okay, but this is very subjective because nowadays everywhere you can get leasehold, but still got a lot of people buying. Okay, especially like KLCC, especially like Bukit Jalil, everywhere also leasehold. Okay, I don't think this is depends on customer. So the other one will be maybe the location. For now at Subang 2 they are not so matured yet. Okay, even 7-8 years ago they are still empty, but right now at least location you can't really get all the premium things doorstep. Okay, but at least we do have a lot of public transport. It's very convenient. If let's say you want to access to Kota Damansara, Damansara PJ, RA Damansara, Subang airports, all this area is very nearby. We go to like MRT is just like 10 minutes time. We go to Kota Damansara, KD, Subang airport is just like 15 minutes time. So this is a very advantage for people in the future. Okay, so after that the completion date might be slightly late a bit. Okay, another 4 years because we just launching recently. Okay, so meaning if let's say today you are looking for ready move in or you don't want to wait for 3 to 4 years, this might be an issue for you. So maybe need to look at other project. But if let's say today you are really want to buy for own stay, okay, for long-term purposes, I would say I suggest you to wait another 3 to 4 years instead of very rush to get a property that might not the best for your requirement and your options. Okay, so this is the conclusion from me, okay, in terms of the pros and cons of these MYRA Senja projects. Alright, so that's all for today's section. So today we already covered MYRA Senja, this overall project information. So regarding the location, amenities and everything. Okay, so today if you're interested on this development, do let us know. Okay, click our link in my bio for further information. Alright, see ya.